Alright, so, the memory that I'm remembering is, so what kind of triggered me like that, Walmart ordeal, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's back there somewhere in my, not that far back, honestly. The Walmart confrontation that I did. That triggered this memory. My ex stepdad's brother and son. So like my mom didn't like his mom because she didn't like her. So like my mom can get along with anybody as long as you're not like a fucking dick and like don't treat her like shit, or like she can read people really well too. So that's actually where I get my intuitive shit. It's actually in my chart. I have an 8th house of Virgo moon, so it says right there, the moon is the mother, so like it comes from my maternal side. My intuitive shit, whatever, because 8th house is like occult shit, whatever. Yeah, so. I do have a lot of fucking stuff to talk about. Okay, but yay. Anyways, so we were at this Christmas party that was at his parents' house, my ex-stepdad's, one year. And my mom didn't go because, she didn't, his mom didn't like her. So I went with them. I like to go places with them sometimes. So they're sidetracked because I'm remembering stuff. There was one time I had the flu, like the throwing up kind. And he had this truck, he had a Ford truck. He likes Ford trucks. I don't know if he still does, but he has a different, like a hatchback now. It's not a Ford, but I don't know, but anyways. I was sitting by my mom or whatever, and I had to throw up out the window, and he was like, "Don't get it in the truck." I don't know, he was like yelling, and my mom's like, "Shut up." And she's like, she's sick, be nice, or something. Like, she was like, God dang. Like, it doesn't matter. I get where both they're coming from. No, but he liked to make fun of people, but not, I don't know, it kind of runs in the family, but he wasn't as bad as his brother was, and kind of, but like, not really, no, he wasn't as bad. See, we brought peanut brittle, and his brother and his son were like bullying me so bad about it, like, no, we brought it, and I don't know, it's just, they were not very nice about it, and then I got upset, and I went into the room, and just was upset about it, and that's that same guy, he keeps riding around on his bike. Yeah, but that's kind of where that triggered from, because it's like, oh, so... Yeah, so adults, that's where the kids get it from. I'm also trying to say, like, kids usually get their bullying shit from the parents, so... Yeah, not always. I'm just saying, usually if they're that fucking bad and that fucking whatever. Yeah. Now I'm gonna remember. I thought there was gonna be more, but maybe not. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, you saw that I post just off-hinge stuff sometimes, like, all the time. No, like sorry I was weird. Do you still think I'm hot? I'm just, like, joking around, I like to say that just half jokingly, half, like, see what people might say, but also, it's funny. My friend from on here, he hearted it when I put it on Facebook, and it's like, he's more asexual, so he's not like that, so, like, I talked to his brother, I was like, I don't know, I think I asked him if he thought I was. Sometimes I just like to, it's like to hear that, so it's nice to ask that, and I don't know. I don't need the validation as much, but you know what I mean? It's nice to hear. So, but I guess they both think that, well, his brother's more, like, he's pansexual and more of a slut, but, like, he also is a good friend. Like, he's also, and he has a reactive attachment disorder, which my ex-stepmother was reading a book about that when I was a kid, like when I was living there, and I was like, she never told me she thought I had it, but it's like I was able to tell that's why she had the book. I mean, like, just because I'm a kid don't mean I'm like, it's like, what the fuck is this? So when somebody tells me they have something, like anything really, like, or if they have a special interest or whatever, I don't know, like, especially when it comes to like mental illness, I'll look it up if I don't know what it is. I do that with myself, like if I'm like, wait, do I have this? And then I'll like research to see, so I could try to understand better. So I did that, and I was like, this is interesting. So I was like, kind of asking him about how it works for him. And what he was describing, I was like, that sounds like my ex. It could be. But it's not my job to tell him. I can't tell him that, but it makes sense. He puts all of his need, like everybody's needs, I don't know, just like with my ex, though, like, I feel like he might have blamed me some for my, like, I've already talked about this, I think. It's just like, okay, I was telling my mom today, I was like, see, like, when you tell me that that I'm not a burden to you, I literally genuinely feel like it's the truth, so I don't feel like a burden. And I didn't realize that my ex probably did feel like I was a burden, but he was just saying that to try not to, like, not trying to make me feel bad, but at the same time, or whatever, but I felt that I was a burden. Like, I get it. I get it. It's hard enough to take care of yourself. But I did keep asking him, are you sure it's okay that you don't have to take care of me for the rest of your life. We're not together. So, like, naturally I would understand if you didn't want to just say it. But I get that you can't say it. Whatever. It's like, oh. So it's like, grr. So, like, the fact that I felt, and I kept feeling and feel like I'm a burden more and more, and, like, I just felt like, I don't know, that kept putting me in survival mode more, and, like, mindset, and then, like, now I'm coming out of it because my mom actually doesn't see me as a burden. Even though I know she struggles with, well, she doesn't make that much, but, I mean, we're still good. We're still good. In spite of it all, we could be way worse off. Just sometimes some things get stressful and you're like, this is not where I want to be forever. But I mean, it's fine for now, but, like, not forever.